Excellent, Springridge, it's an alpha sign. Excellent, Springridge.
Oh my goodness, I didn't see you guys there. Good morning, Springridge.
Hello! Good morning, Springridge Eagles, and welcome to this week's virtual broadcast of the Eagle News. I am Mr. G, as always.
And I'm Miss Word. Today is Friday, May 8th of 2020.
Today, we've got a lot of awesome videos from a few of our teachers.
So get comfy and grab some popcorn.
And first up, we've got Miss Barrett with the weather. On to you, Miss Barrett.
Thanks, Ms. Word and Mr. G. I miss you guys and hope you're both doing well. Hi, Springridge Eagles. I'm excited to share with you the weather report for this weekend as it's going to be a great one. Today will be a pretty windy day with a high of 71 degrees. Tomorrow, Saturday, will be a partly sunny day with a high of 73 degrees. And then on Sunday, you can expect a sunny day with a high of 76 degrees. It looks like we're going to have beautiful weather for Mother's Day weekend, so get outside, stay safe, and know that you are missed greatly. Now I'll turn things over to Nurse King, who will share with you details about making a first aid kit at home. Take care, Eagles.
Hi, Springridge Eagles. Today I'm going to show you how to make a first aid kit for yourself or your family at home. So at school, we are good self-managers. We have a classroom first aid kit that you can get a Band-Aid if you need it. So I'm going to show you how to do something like that for yourself for home. And here are some things you can put in your first aid kit. So this is what I did, is I got a Ziploc bag, and you can either cut out the Red Cross or you can draw one. And then I put my things in there to take with me. And some of the things I put in mine, besides the Band-Aids, and the safety pins. We always might think about having some safety pins for an emergency. I put in a small thermometer, and I put in a mask. We don't have those things in our classroom first aid kit, but it's a good thing to keep with you if you're going to be making one and having that available. Some gloves. Here are some Q-tips with some tape wrapped around it so that you can tape on your gauze pad if you have a bigger cut and you need something more. And here are some alcohol pads that you could put in there to clean with. And I also made a first aid kit to show you out of a Band-Aid box. Everything's in here all nice. And you can even add more things. So good luck on that and be a good self-manager.
Hey there, Springridge Eagles. This is Miss Marshall. I've got some jokes for this week's Eagle News. Some of my fourth graders on our Zoom meeting have been contributing and giving me some good ideas. So I have a guest with me who is going to be, I'm trying these jokes out on my guest. So give me a second and I'm going to go to my first joke. So, which one of King Arthur's knights built the round table? Don't know, Dover? Why, circumference, of course. You don't get it, do you? Okay. Well, let's try this one. Dover didn't get that one. Why did the student eat his homework? Oh no, he's not even listening to me anymore. Because his teacher told him it was a piece of cake. Wow, I guess Dover doesn't like cake. I thought that was really awesome. Well, let's try this one. Why are frogs so happy? Oh, I got your attention with frogs, huh? They eat whatever bugs them. Okay, crickets over here. Oh, crickets, get it? Bugs? Frogs probably eat those too. Okay, moving on. Have you ever tried to eat a clock? Now, he's a dog, so he's probably tried to eat a lot of weird stuff. It's really time consuming. You didn't like that one either? Come on, man, help me out here. Okay, well, we'll try this one. What did the big flower say to the little flower? Come on, dude, you are out there smelling flowers all the time. What do you think they say to each other? No? What's up, bud? Man, I cannot impress this dog for anything. Let's try. Why did the duck fall on the sidewalk? You bark at the ducks. He stepped on a quack. All right, I have a really bad audience today, sadly. What's fast, loud, and crunchy? Come on, you like these. A rocket chip. Yeah, that's a good one. Come on, smile at me. Oh, he's growling. All right, last one. If he doesn't laugh at this one, I mean, this dog's impossible. Okay, what did the duck say when he bought lipstick? Oh yeah, I guess he's really had it with me. Put it on my bill. Get it? Get it? Get it? Get it? Put it on my bill. Get it? I don't even get a tail wag, nothing. Okay, I love you too. So those are your jokes for this week, Springridge Eagles. I hope you get something to smile about today, even if it wasn't one of my jokes. Obviously, Dover's not a fan, but that's okay. My fourth graders thought that these were really funny. See you next week.
Hi Springridge Eagles, it's Miss Whittakind. I wanted to take you guys through some of the things that I've been up to at home and that have helped keep me busy, I guess some hobbies. One of the things that I've really enjoyed doing is decluttering. I've noticed I have a lot of things in excess or things that I don't really use or didn't even know that I had. So I'm kind of going to walk you guys through what I'm going to do to help declutter and organize the spice cabinet today. Okay, so here's my spice cabinet. The spices might seem like kind of lame or silly. It's just something that I've had on my to-do list, so I thought I would share with y'all. But this can apply to so many things. It can be toys, books, movies, games, whatever you have that you, I guess, notice yourself not using or gravitating towards. You can kind of go through and see what you need to get rid of. So this is my current spice cabinet. It goes all the way back. It's filled with stuff. There's baking goods, oils, sauces, spices. So I'm going to take all of it out and check the expiration dates to make sure I can still use it. While the cabinet's clear, I'm also gonna go ahead, clean and wipe down the cabinet to make sure that it's all fresh and ready for when I put the spices back in. Okay, I'm about halfway through, and things that I've learned so far. First of all, there are a lot of spices that don't have expiration dates, so I've just kind of been like, you look okay or you don't, throwing it away if it doesn't. But there are things that do. Apparently ground cinnamon is one of them, and this is so embarrassing, but this ground cinnamon expired in 2015, so I think it might be time for it to go.
I have absolutely no idea why I need 3 chili powders.
Okay, so when I put the spices all back in, I actually put them in alphabetical order, which is not at all necessary, but I put them in rows and then I tilted the labels out so that I could make sure that when I'm looking down the row I can see them, and then I left it long enough so that if I need to reach back here and grab something, I can. Okay, so here is the finished product. I have all my spices down there. I have powders, starch, cornstarch, breadcrumbs, more like cooking stuff here, and then baking stuff up here. I ended up getting rid of enough stuff that I was able to move all the stuff from the baking cabinet, or the shelf, into this cabinet. So it's kind of all in one place now. So the last thing I did was make a list of the spices that I had and add the expiration date so that if I'm ever looking for something for a recipe, I already know if I have it. It might be kind of silly, but I definitely had a ton of fun doing this. I hope y'all enjoyed watching it. If this motivates you to go clean something out or organize it, feel free to send me a picture. I think it's so much fun, and I would love to see what y'all do. But have a great rest of your day. Bye!
It's Mrs. Mackin, and I thought it was time for maybe a science minute or a science investigation that you can do at home with everything that you have in your house. So this afternoon or today we're going to learn about seed germination or seed sprouting. Okay, that means when you take the seed and it starts to grow, seed sprouting or seed germination. And we know that plants need sunlight, air, or carbon dioxide, water, and nutrients to grow. But what I think we don't know is that seeds really have everything they need in them to sprout. So this picture shows what happens when a seed germinates or sprouts. But we're going to just do this very first part, and we're going to do it without dirt today. Super easy at home. All you need is a paper towel that looks like this, and it's about this size, paper towel. You'll need water, and I would put the water in a bowl. It's a lot easier to control the moisture that way, and that's the way we're going to do it together today. You need a plastic Ziploc bag. You need seeds. But Mrs. Mackin, I don't have any seeds at home, but I bet you do. Have you ever seen how many seeds are in a pepper? Apples have seeds inside. When you cut open a tomato, remember seeing all those seeds? You could try it with those seeds, but just make sure that when you get the seeds out of the tomato that you take all the stuff off of them and you dry them. They have to be dry. A lemon has seeds inside, and you could try those too. Or you might take a walk around your neighborhood. Right now, these are Texas bluebonnet seeds. You might find some of those in your neighborhood. You could try it with those. These are Texas mountain laurels. You might have some of these in your neighborhood. You could try it with those. So you have seeds in your house, you have seeds in your neighborhood, but you can also still buy seeds at Home Depot. And these are pepper seeds. They grow really well in Texas, and they're about $1.50. So you could go to Home Depot if your parents are going and get seeds there. So really easy to find seeds. And the last thing you need is time, and you have a lot of time now. It takes about 5 to 7 days to sprout seeds in a paper towel. So I'm going to show you really quickly how to do it using, these are called lima bean seeds, and the reason I'm using these is because they're really easy to see. So you're going to take your paper towel, I'm going to move my things so things don't get wet. You're going to take your paper towel and you're going to put it in the water. Move this so you can see. And then you're going to squeeze the water out. Make it a little bit wetter. So it's pretty wet. It shouldn't be dripping, but it should be wet enough. It shouldn't be dry anywhere. No dry spots. And you're going to place it on your table. It's windy out here. And you're going to take your seeds and you're going to place them in a row at the edge of the paper towel. And then you're going to roll the paper towel tightly up like this. And it's okay if it's wet. I might even get it a little bit wetter just to make sure it's wet enough. And you're going to put it into your plastic bag. I'm going to unfold it. I'm going to put it in my plastic bag. I'm going to seal my plastic bag. We want to make sure that we seal the plastic bag really good, or otherwise the water will do what? It will evaporate, and we don't want that. So seal your plastic bag really well, and then put it anywhere in your house. Doesn't have to be in the sun. Put it anywhere in your house for 5 to 7 days. After about a week, come back to your plastic bag, open it up, take out your paper towel, and unroll it. And you're going to see, so my seeds have roots. This seed actually has quite a few leaves on it. If I unroll this, my roots started growing into the paper towel. Paper towels are made from paper, so they have some nutrients for the seeds. So here are all my seeds, and you can see they look like the picture. So here's the picture, and here is my seed sprout. Now today, if I wanted to, it's such a beautiful day, I can go out and I can plant this in my yard, or I can plant it in a pot, and I will get lima beans this summer. Have fun with this science investigation. One thing you could do differently, you could compare pepper seeds and tomato seeds. Which seeds sprout fastest? Which seeds sprout the most? That's an idea. Have fun. I miss you all. Bye.
Thank you for tuning in to this week's virtual broadcast of the Eagle News. Remember, Eagles rise up, R is for respectful,
I is for involved,
S is for safe.
and E is for encouraging. Everyone have a great weekend, and we'll see you next week. And today my socks have anchors on them. Or no, sailboats. I feel the same.
All my fun.
I'm Mr. G, and I'm not wearing any shoes.
Are you gonna go?
I thought you were gonna start.
Oh. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, we can do that.